On a quiet afternoon in a small village, the golden cat named Oyen was strolling along the narrow path near the rice fields. His orange fur shimmered under the sunlight, and his green eyes scanned the area curiously, as always. Everyone in the village knew Oyen, a smart, kind, and sometimes mischievous cat. That day, Oyen heard something unusual. A faint cry coming from the direction of the river. Meow? He tilted his head and listened carefully. The voice came again, weak, trembling, and full of fear. Without hesitation, Oyen sprinted toward the sound. His paws kicked up dust as he ran, his tail straight up like a flag of determination. When he reached the riverbank, he saw an old lady, Grandma Sari, trapped under a fallen wooden bridge. Her foot was stuck between the planks and the river's current was rising fast. "Help somebody, please," the old lady cried, but there was no one nearby. Oyen meowed loudly, pacing around her as if to say, "Don't worry, I'm here." He tried pulling at the woman's scarf with his teeth, but it didn't work. The current was getting stronger, splashing cold water onto Grandma Sari's clothes. Then Oyen had an idea. He ran back toward the village as fast as his little legs could carry him. He darted through gardens, jumped over fences, and meowed loudly at every door he passed. Meow, meow, meow. At first, people thought he was just being noisy, but Oyen didn't stop. He ran straight to Mr. Danu, the farmer who often gave him fish. Oyen bit the edge of Mr. Danu's pants and started pulling, meowing desperately. "What is it, Oyen?" Mr. Danu asked. Oyen meowed again and ran a few steps toward the river, then turned back to look at him. It was clear he wanted Mr. Danu to follow. Curious and worried, Mr. Danu grabbed a rope and followed Oyen. When they reached the riverbank, Mr. Danu's eyes widened. "Grandma Sari!" he shouted. Without wasting a second, he tied the rope to a nearby tree and waded into the water. With Oyen standing guard on the edge, Mr. Danu managed to lift the wooden plank and pull Grandma Sari to safety. She was weak and trembling, but alive. As they sat on the grass, catching their breath, Grandma Sari looked at Oyen with tears in her eyes. "You saved me, little one," she whispered. "You're not just a cat, you're my hero." Oyen meowed softly and rubbed his head against her trembling hand. His fur was wet, his paws muddy, but his heart was full of warmth. From that day on, Oyen became the village hero. The people built a little shelter for him near the market and always brought him food, fish, milk, and even warm blankets. But Oyen didn't care much about rewards. What mattered most was that Grandma Sari was safe. Every evening he would lie on her porch, purring peacefully as she stroked his fur and told him stories of gratitude and love. And though Oyen never spoke a word, everyone in the village knew. Sometimes heroes come not with capes or swords, but with whiskers and a golden heart.